The last word. Heavenletter number 5464. November 9, 2015. Consider that everything that happens is okay. It's okay. It's perfectly okay, and you're okay. The world revolves, and the world resolves. You don't change the world by wresting others from their perception of the world. Dear one, you have to come to the place where it is okay for life and the people mingled in your life to be the way they are. No one has to be your favorite flavor of life on earth. Anyone can be against blueberry pie or anything whatsoever he happens to be against, and he can be for anything he wants to be for whether you like it or not. You can't very well disallow another from the freedom you so desire. This is acceptance. Acceptance may seem to be out of your reach. What is the argument? Are you feeling that only you can be the decider of what another's views on life are supposed to be? If someone seems impossible to you, well, then, something in you has to allow him his privilege to think as he likes to think, to even be obnoxious, even to perceive you as difficult if that's how he sees it. You have no more right to infringe on another's view than he has the right to infringe on yours. When you are dealing with people who drive you up a wall, remember it is your difficulty you are dealing with. Your distress comes from you and not from the other person who has innocently or deliberately triggered something within you. In the same way, when it comes to people you like to be with, the situation is also really about you. Those who are easier for you to deal with just as they are, you also contribute to them with your openness to life. You cannot make someone be more open-minded or open-hearted. You can be open-minded and open-hearted yourself. Others' thoughts are their thoughts. You are not entitled to toss anyone's ideas away any more than anyone else has any entitlement to oppose or take away from your way of thinking. Ideas change on their own. A light has to go on. If someone scoffs at you, I tell you again and again that you are the one upset by this. The one who scoffs at you feels perfectly justified under all circumstances, just as you might. In any case, you are not a court judge who is to decide against anyone else. You are free to like or not to like. You like to be accepted as you are. So does everyone else. Everyone has his beliefs, and, likely, everyone has his bias. This is a universal privilege. Anyone can prefer to be superior to you as much as he wants. You don't have to be boondoggled. There is more to you, of course, than what another allows himself to let in. If someone really knew who you are, who knew the depth of your heart, he would love you. And if you really knew another's inner being, you would also love him just as he is. Everyone is devoted to his way of thinking just as you are devoted to your way of thinking. If someone were a character in a novel, you might enjoy him. You really might. Who are you to convince another to change his ways? Anyway, how successful has this ever been? No one has the last word. And, if, somehow you find that you have the last word, this can only appease weak-kneed ego, for a little while. This is all the last word can do. Does it have to be so hard to let go of another in the world? Can you not release another from your boundaries? Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. Heavenletters.org